What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the Racy Podcast. This is your host, Cristopher Zamora. Welcome to the show. So today, guys, I would like to speak to you about upcoming Disney movies. Well, first thing I want to speak to you about is about my birthday. Yeah, I just turned 29 years old on March 20th. By the time you're watching this podcast, it would be a couple of days already. But yeah, your boy already turned 29 years old. Almost there to 30. This is my last year in my 20s, man. Let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how everything goes with the number 29. Okay, now the movies that I really want to speak to you about. Pixar, they are going to show 4 upcoming films, 4 upcoming sequels. If you have seen the trailer already, Toy Story 5 is definitely going to come out. The Incredibles 3, yeah, The Incredibles 3 is actually going to come out as well. I did not like how the second one really ended, man. It kind of ended the same way as the first one. Like, it left you at a cliffhanger. That's just not a good move they pulled for this film. And what if they do the same thing for The Incredibles 3? Come on, man. The Incredibles 3, I don't know, I think it should be way better than the second one, because the second one, I think we waited like over 10 years for that one to come out, and it was a bit of a letdown, to be honest. The original one, man, like I remember going to go see it in the movie theaters. I was just a kid, and I think I was about like maybe like 7 or 8 years old when that one came out. I think it came out, like in 2005 or so, 2004-ish. Yeah, I think around that time when The Incredibles came out, and I enjoyed that movie, man. It was just, to me, it was a very great movie. And now, like now that I'm an adult, I kind of do understand like how Mr. Incredible feels, like with his job and stuff, and he wants to do like everything in his power to actually become a superhero again, because he enjoys doing that so much. Yeah, when I was young, I did somewhat understood like the story, but as an adult, now I really understand how he really feels about working and stuff, like in an office job. Yeah, I feel you, Mr. Incredible. And the next one on the list is Monsters Inc., the sequel. So they have made 2 movies. The original Monsters Inc. movie and Monsters University. I've only seen Monsters University maybe one time. I did kind of forget what happened in this film, because I only saw it one time, and to me, I feel like maybe the original is a bit better than the second one. To be honest, there were good parts on Monsters University, but I just grew up watching Monsters Inc. so many times, and I feel like it was so difficult for any other sequels to actually beat that one. But yeah, they actually are going to continue on with this storyline for Monsters Inc. sequel. I remember maybe like a few years back, they tried to make a show out of the monsters at work. I did give it a shot, but I kind of did forget about it. I just only saw maybe 1 or 2 episodes of that TV show. I mean, it wasn't out of the ordinary. It was okay. It wasn't the greatest Disney show they have ever showed. And they didn't really show that much of Mike Wazowski or Sully. They didn't come out as much. It's just mostly about the workers behind the scenes, Yeah, but yeah, I'm surprised. That was a huge surprise for me, because I really thought they weren't going to continue on with this story. I really thought they were just going to end it with the TV show, and that was it. But no, they actually are continuing it, which is, I guess, okay for the newer generation. Maybe they can literally just watch the original ones on Disney Plus. Lucky for y'all. When I was young, I'm gonna sound maybe like an oldie here, like an old person, even though I'm 29. Well, when I was young, we used to have the cassette tapes, and we used to watch it on the VCR. Yeah, that was our thing. We used to watch it on tapes, and now the younger generation, they have all these streaming services. They can watch any animated TV show they want from Disney, Pixar, DreamWorks, all the animations they want. That's dope, man. That's cool for them. But like just getting the physical copy of these movies, like going to a blockbuster, yeah, and just finding those films. Even like the tape, it was bluish for the original Monster Inc. movie. I think I actually got it for my birthday, I believe so. Yeah, I think I did get that movie for my birthday because I remember seeing it when they were playing it on Sam's Club one time, and I was just like there most of the time, and just like my mom, she was shopping for groceries at Sam's, and I was just there just watching the movie, and so we found out what movie it was, and yeah, my mom got me that movie for my birthday. Yeah, it was a nice film, man. It is one of the better Disney films, to be honest. But my favorite Disney movie, it's kind of hard to say, but I gotta say maybe Ratatouille is on my top five. That's for sure. Ratatouille is definitely on my top five. I can't really say any. Maybe Tarzan as well. Those two, those two for sure are in my top five for Disney movies. Yeah, those are the only ones I can really just say for now. And the last film they have mentioned, it is Coco 2. I really did enjoy the Coco movie. Like I remember seeing it the first time. Damn, was it a bit sad. I actually have seen this movie most of the time only in Spanish. I have never really seen it in English. That's funny. That's really funny. I never really seen this movie on English at all. It's just mostly in Spanish with my family because they were really into that type of movies because the characters they are from Latin America, and so yeah, it kind of didn't make sense for them to see the movie, and I saw the movie in Spanish. I seen it probably like twice or maybe three times. It's a good film, man. I feel like for the newer Kingdom Hearts 4 game, I'm not really sure when that game is gonna come out, but when that game comes out, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that they actually have a world of Coco because like that world of Coco is just so beautiful. And I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping they actually have a world like that to actually explore. That'll be so cool. But we don't know it yet. But I think we're still a bit far off from Kingdom Hearts 4. We really don't know when that movie is actually gonna come out. Yeah, man. Yeah, but those are the main four films they have mentioned for Pixar. They're going to keep making these films, and I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping that they actually are pretty good. But like today, in today's age, it's really difficult for sequels to actually stand out from their original films. This is kind of off topic, but the movie Ready or Not, like the original one, I think it came out back in 2019 or so. Uh, the score from Rotten Tomatoes. The original score for Ready or Not 1 was about maybe 86 or 87%. And now Ready or Not 2, it was a 75% the last time I checked it. It literally came out on my birthday. So, yeah. I haven't went to go see it yet. Maybe I might go see it. Maybe not. But, yeah, it's a 75%. So, you know what that means. They prefer watching the first one more than the actual sequel. And that has happened before already with other films as well. Like, it is difficult for sequels to stand out even more than the original movie. Yeah, than the original predecessor. That just happens. And supposedly, Coco 2, it will be released on November 21st, 2029 in theaters. That is so crazy. We're barely in 2026 and they're literally telling us 3 years in advance that this movie is actually gonna come out. What? Why? Why would Pixar do that? Why 3 years in advance? It's not like we're gonna go anywhere. We're still gonna be here on Earth. I highly doubt if we're gonna be like in Mars or at the moon just yet. No, man. No. That's crazy. Coco 2 is gonna be released on November 21, 2029. 3 years in advance. Well, thank you, Pixar, for that. I'll wait, I guess. I guess I'll wait. And now the other thing I would like to speak to you about is about Invincible. I still haven't seen the latest season yet. I know it already came out back in March 18. Yeah, I believe so. The first episode already came out. I still haven't seen it yet, but I can't wait, man. I can't wait to actually see it. Like I think it's season 3 that they just last left off. The ending, it kind of did left at a cliffhanger. And Invincible is definitely like one of Amazon Prime's biggest shows. To be honest, it is like right next to The Boys TV show. And them having another season coming soon, that would be awesome. Season 5 will premiere between February through April of 2027 of next year. So season 4 has already premiered a couple of days ago, but I still haven't seen it just yet. Season 5, it will release next year around February through April. That's what it says here in the Twitter of Disgusting Film. And yeah, man, I actually can't wait to see that TV show. Maybe like once all the episodes are actually in Amazon Prime, I actually might watch it. Probably I might just give episode 1 a go if I have time, But we'll see, man. It is a good TV show. I don't know how great the comics are, but what I'm seeing from the actual TV show itself, it's remarkable. It is nice. And yeah, guys, that is it for this podcast. Hey, thank you so much for listening. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to follow this podcast on whichever platform you are listening to it. If you are listening to it on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, make sure to follow it. And also recommend this podcast to a friend or a neighbor that actually likes listening to stuff about pop culture stuff. Maybe they will enjoy this podcast as much as you do. And yeah, guys, that is it. Take care and live to the fullest. Bye.